History is about to repeat itself again, as Christians and Muslims would want to worship today in church. Almost every hour, there is something about the novel coronavirus on the headlines worldwide. Nigeria confirms 10 new cases was the latest on the headlines. History is about to repeat itself if we are not careful. Ever heard of the famous Black Death Pledge? The Black Pledge was one of the most devastating pandemic in human history, resulting in the death of an estimated 75 to 200 million people in Eurasia, peaking in European from 1,347 to 1,351. It left infected people with rotting fingers and black spots. What made this pandemic thrive in the 14th century was because the people then thought that the pledge was from their gods in order to punish them, and so they gathered in large numbers in their various places of worship to cry to their various gods. What they did not realize was that their gathering was the reason the virus was spreading. Tomorrow, being 23rd March 2020, is going to be a Sunday, and above all, warnings and government laws against gathering. People won't still gathered, and the resulting effect of this gathering will not be good. It would only take few days to manifest. Wisdom and Bible says is profitable to direct. Be wise. Thank you, viewers. Everyone should be conscious and use their sense. It is true talk, or you take it or leave it. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't serve God. I think the devil is in this matter. Is God that wicked not to hear his people? And don't think you can quote Bible portions in order to convince us or convince Nigerians not to serve our God. The devil is always at rampage, devising methods to get the children of God. The devil is happy with this virus that has come to the world. He's happy where he is. This virus is an excuse for some Christians to stop attending churches or church. A lot of people are so happy, a lot of Christians are so happy that churches have been banned from organizing a Sunday service, which is wrong, which is not a good one. Devil is trying to stop the children of God from serving him, from attending from attending the church house of God. But let's not allow the devil to conquer us, or don't allow the devil to triumph over our lives, because the devil has failed. The Bible says the devil is running around seeking for whom to devour. We will not allow the devil to devour us, because the devil is not the man that we should surrender to, because the devil is an evil man that is looking for the children of God, that he will draw close to him, so that on the day of rapture there will be someone he can take alongside with him to hellfire. So are we saying that everybody should sit at home when every part of the world have failed to produce any vaccine for the said sickness? Well, let me shock you. God is the answer to all counts. He is the answer to all problems. Let's count of then those that were doomed in the past by the devil. The devil is roaming around seeking for whom to devour. That is why he is bringing this virus, and he is encouraging people, governments, to ban church services from Nigeria, because he knew quite alright that if he stops church, or if he stops pastors from organizing a program, then we will not be able, Christians will not be able, or Muslims will not be able to pray to God to answer or wipe off this virus from Nigeria or from this country as a whole. See what he's saying. See what the history is about to repeat. History is about to repeat itself if we are not careful. The Black Plague was one of the most devastating pandemic in human history, resulting in the deaths of so many people, resulting in the death of an estimated 75 to 200 million people in Asia country. A lot of people has lost their lives, have been infected with this virus, have been infected with this devastating pandemic virus. Almost every hour, there's something about this coronavirus on the headline word. Every day we hear, every day we receive news of someone that is being affected, that is being infected by this virus of some countries. Now, Nigerian confirms 10 new cases about this virus, people that were contacted. It left affected people with rotting fingers and black spots. It left affected people with so many things on the body. What made this pandemic in the 1st century was because the people then thought that the plague was from their gods in order to punish them for their sins. They thought this sickness is caused by their gods to punish them, and so that they can gather in large numbers in their various places of worship to cry to their various gods. They want them to come, to people of the community, the country, to come and worship. The devil wants the people to come and worship them, to come and beg and seek for their help. That is why they have brought this sickness, this virus. That's why this virus is coming. The devil wants the children of God to bow for him, because he believes that he can cure this sickness. But no, God alone, that creates heaven and earth, will be the one to save us from this virus. Will save us from this virus. Today, being the 23rd of March 2020, today is Sunday. And above all, warnings and government, they have warned against gathering people. But they cannot stop the church of God from marching on. The church of God must march on, and the gate of hell will never prevail against it. That's what the Bible, word of God says. So we'll continue to gather. The Christians and the Muslims will continue to worship God. We'll continue to go to church services, to pray to God, to wipe off this case, this virus from us, from our country. If we don't attend churches, if you don't attend church, if you don't go to the house of God, how can our prayers be answered? Fine, we can pray at home, but the Bible says, when two or more are gathered in his presence, it will definitely be in their midst. So, gathering people in the church, when two or more children of God comes together to pray, God will always be there in their midst. So, this law, this thing that government have said by banning church services is not what we should abide by, because they cannot stop we Christians. They cannot stop the children of God from serving God. So viewers, what is your take on this? What is your take on this? Do you think that history is about to repeat itself as Christians and Muslims would want to worship God today in church? What is your comment? Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish any new video. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you as you do. Have a wonderful day. Bye.